Episode of Manhood Academy podcasting.
Alright, now it's official.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Raymond, unmute. Dude, hang on. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Raymond, I want to hear why.
Did you get a bank account?
Come out here. Huh?
Did you get a bank account?
Yeah, I got $100. I put $100 in a checking account.
Great! I can't wait to get $21 of that.
I know. It's got to be. I'm waiting for the debit card to come. Actually, is there a way to just do direct? Listen, we'll talk about it after class. But the point is, I'm going to pay to be here. But Raymond, what made you decide to come out here, dog?
Dude, like the money. The fucking money. If when freaking 20 shirts. Fuck, everybody's coming out there? Yeah, 20 shirts bringing in $6,700. I'm like, damn, I want some of this money. And like freaking all the $100.
Wait.
Yeah,
Are you moving in? Are you moving in with these guys?
Wait. We're gonna figure it out in a month. We might have to move to a 4-bedroom apartment or a 4-room apartment.
Damn.
That's what Chris and I
live
were
with them
talking
or live with my cousins.
Might as well make it a 5-bedroom. And bring Reed out here too. Might as well make it a 5-bedroom.
Let's make it 6. Let's make it a
Make it 7. Make it 9.
Oh my God, I can do this too.
I gotta ask. When you were talking about the 5-bedroom, were you serious or?
I thought he was serious.
No, I'm serious.
No, I thought you were.
I wouldn't.
I thought you were doing 20 short thing. I was like, what is that gonna fucking losers?
Listen, it would be fucking incredible.
Why don't we do a 10-bedroom? Why don't we do a 10-bedroom house? We gonna be whiny? Bring you guys?
Yeah.
Well, I can't understand what you're saying. You gotta talk. Talk with your mouth empty.
Guess what? I'm more interested in you with a mouthful of food.
I agree. No, I can't understand what the fuck you're saying, so you're not more interested in me.
Costanza, he just owned you.
You just got
Costanza, you're not responding to fucking feedback. No one's taking you seriously, and you think you're gonna yell your way into being taken seriously. Reveal the feeling. Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, see, it's annoying when I eat with a mouthful of food, but it's even more annoying when you just yell over everybody. It's not true that no one takes you seriously. Like, people have to respond to
No,
you.
it's true. Niggas don't take it seriously.
I don't fear him. Okay, 20 short.
It's so fucking annoying, though. It's
20 short. Let me clarify. It's not that I don't take. It's that I don't fear you. You're saying you're pissed off. I don't feel any fear at all. I don't feel like you're pissed off. When someone's pissed off, I'm supposed to be like, oh shit, this guy has a boundary. I don't feel that.
But dude, I get pissed off because he's talking. It's like he's talking. He's disruptive.
No, but 20 short, you're mad that he's talking in a monotone.
It's
yelling in a monotone.
Oh yeah, I guess that's functional.
Just
okay.
go. Just
God damn it. I want to kick him out when he talks like that.
Why don't you say so?
I don't want to look at him because it's annoying. He's just fucking annoying. I want him to either shut up or stand behind what he's saying.
Talk to him.
Costanza, why should I talk to him? What? You think
Because he's right.
And he's gonna fucking go?
Because you're supposed to
it's
fucking.
your job to make him go, bro.
20 short. Because you're gonna have your own office soon, and you need to learn how to deal with issues directly and not just comment on them. So he's right here. Deal with them.
Yeah, he's gonna be working for you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome. Can I meet you guys? No.
20 short.
I have spent entire hangouts trying to correct this faggot. He's never gonna fucking go. I don't think he's gonna tell me.
Hang on a second. 20 short.
I don't want to correct this guy. This guy's the fucking.
No,
He's gonna sit there. He's gonna make jokes. I don't want to fucking deal with them.
Whoa, I'm not making a fucking joke.
See, exactly. Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm revealing the feeling, even though I'm gonna be
I
laughing.
said I'm not making a joke, dumbass. You need to pay attention to what I'm saying. Actually, you sound listenable now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pissed him off. Go.
What do you got to say?
What am I gonna say? I fucking want to go to California. That's what I'm so serious. I'm like,
This is what I'm talking about. You don't stand behind it. I don't care. You don't sound like you want to come out here. I don't want to bring you out here if you're gonna sound like that.
it's ridiculous to me. You don't feel like I'm excited.
Dude, I don't buy anything.
Right now.
Costanza, I don't buy anything you say about being that's ridiculous. You try to inject so much. It's like, stop it. What do you think?
Yeah, Costanza, you want to say, hey, I want to come out there, guys, but you're not standing behind it. You're probably embarrassed. You're like, oh, yeah, I want to come out there. Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna think it's a bad idea.
I don't know. I can do it. I can maybe do it. You can beg me or you can actually tell me.
What did you say?
You're gonna fucking beg me or you gonna tell me how you want to come out
Get the
here?
fucking food out of your mouth. I'm sick of that shit. Don't fucking talk if you got fucking food in your mouth.
Oh, you got connections with that shit.
Seriously at all, Costanza. What the fuck?
Good. You told me not to, you told me Don't have food in my mouth. Now what? Are you gonna come out here and actually do it? Because you don't sound like it. I mean, actually, lately you've actually had a few times you're actually shutting people up.
Yesterday.
You're actually taking everyone. You're saying, here's what I'm doing. That's actually a change. I noticed. I still don't care. I have a lot of resentment towards you because there's so many past times, and it's going to be a thing where I always knew you could do that. Now you're starting to actually do it. You're not doing it right now, and I have to try to get you to do it.
So you're.
20 short. Was that 20 short? 20 short. I know to soften you. I know to soften. You started explaining your fucking thought. Don't do this again.
What?
You started talking about Costanza, about how he's bad and he's not telling what he wants. You're not revealing.
No.
What are you saying? Hold on. Then you changed the face. Yeah, I know. But the last time you did it and you did it. Don't change it that way. Stick to
actually, Team Money, hang on, Team Money, you're not being accountable to your thought, but you're actually right. You're not being accountable to your thought at all.
He's not standing behind it.
No, T-Bag. Listen, I care more about 20 short than I care about Team Money right now. 20 short, your biggest problem with Glass is you take it in the ass. You're like, this guy's not gonna fucking go, and I just have to sit here, and I have to put up with it. That's why you lash out at guys at the office, because so much of what you do is fucking dumb. So much of what you do is you sit there and you suppress and you wait around for things to happen. Like, I can't do anything about it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want it. It's fucking bullshit. And then you want to keep talking around Costanza. You can't do that shit. If you want to stop being frustrated, you can't fucking do that. Address him, even if you don't. If you're to the point where you don't want this guy here, then you need to fucking express to him how, dude, I don't fucking want you here at all. Tell him that. You don't have to give him the moral correction. Give him what you think. Even if it's immoral, even if it's wrong, even if it's, dude, I don't see any potential in you. I don't see anything in you. Tell him that. That's better than you taking it in the ass. That's way better. So tell him what you think.
All right, Costanza. Are you going to come in and make jokes?
Are you going to ask him questions, or are you just going to tell him exactly what you want?
Right. I don't want you to come in and make jokes. And because a lot of times you open your mouth, you know you're bullshitting. That's why you're already smiling when you're talking. Why don't you come in and say, this is what I'm fucking thinking, like you did yesterday, and do that? Otherwise, I don't want you here at all.
I agree with you.
20 short.
I see you here.
20 short. Is this I got a question for you, 20 short. Is this what you want to say to him?
Yes, it is, because I don't want him here. It's like it's so slow, Costanza. It's so slow with you. I mean, okay, great. Yesterday, you opened it up a little bit, and you're like, oh, I got this one thing. I don't even remember what it was. I don't even remember what it was, but I remember you stopped everybody.
Oh, you sleep again. You fall again. This fucking bullshit correct.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop talking about the last day. Stop talking about
I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. You shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Thank you. Okay? You're damn right. I'm going to quote what happened yesterday. I'm going to quote the things I saw him doing, Team Whitey. You're not
Why isn't he allowed to talk about this? Why isn't he allowed to talk about yesterday, Team Whitey?
Yeah, I know.
Because you derail in the middle of their fucking correction. I listen to you.
No,
then
man,
you're gonna start talking about these fucking past things, and then I don't understand where you're going. So stick to what you really have to say to Costanza.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Why can't he reference the past? You make no sense, Team Whitey. Keep going, 20. Ignore him.
Yeah. I mean, Costanza. So in the near past, yesterday, you took the burden on you. I could actually take you seriously. It wasn't a joke. You're like, no, I want to say something. You never do that. Before that, you're like, you'll be like, oh, I'm upset, and it's like you're not upset. You're just acting.
Yeah, this all sounds relevant. You're referencing a past event. I don't know what the fuck Team Whitey's even interrupting you for.
The AIDS cocktail.
Well, sometimes you can't let dudes just fucking talk shit. Sometimes you can't, like Team Whitey, don't talk shit. I think you just want to speak up to be heard. You don't know what you're talking about. But Costanza, are you going to do that, or are you just going to waste my fucking time?
So I want to make sure I understand what you're saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Doing it again. I already know what you're doing.
Costanza, I'm going to respond to what he's saying. When you say joke, you mean stand behind it. You don't actually mean a humorous statement.
No, actually, I mean, a lot of times when you say things, I already know you don't want to be taken seriously. You're not standing behind what you're saying, because a lot of times you're like, oh, I don't know. This is your face. It's like weird, like I'm acting, but you're also smiling. You're like, I'm pissed off. I'm like smiling at the same time, and I'm like,
stand behind it. The correction is stand behind it.
You little bitch.
You're a little bitch. I'm telling you that.
Dude, he's literally you're pretending like you. Of course he means stand behind him. He's specific. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. Exactly. Fuck up. Dude, Costanza.
Listen, Shakespeare. Costanza. Don't try to dodge the correction. Okay?
I'm not. I want to understand it.
You know exactly what I'm telling you.
I do now. I didn't then. That's why
Stop acting like you Stop acting like if you don't understand what he's saying. Stop it. Costanza.
I don't care what you say.
You understood what he said.
Camdilla. No. Address Camdilla first, Deja Vu, before you fucking go on.
Camdilla, you bitch. Every time I'm talking, don't try to barrel through. Wait till I'm done, and then you can talk. You understand?
No, asshole. I was talking to you. Fucking shut your goddamn mouth. God, Deja Vu. You do that shit with everybody. You fucking lash out.
Hold on, wrong fucking button once again.
I was getting Costanza correction. Let me finish, and then you go. I'm gonna finish.
Let me finish.
Understand?
Please let me finish.
Tell him not to fucking interrupt you. It's that simple. Why are you telling him to let you finish? You're speaking. You want to speak up. Tell him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, tell him to shut up when I talk. You understand? You fucking talkie.
First of all, he's interrupting you, and he's not paying attention that other people are talking while he's talking. Like he's willing to talk while you're talking, and neither of you are going to get heard.
Yeah, Camdilla, you do this all the time. You're fucking stupid. Like Costanza, you just want to barrel through. Hey,
yeah, at least I see you making a cursory effort to shut up Deja Vu. Come on, while you're whining, and on top of that, you're willing to speak while he's speaking. At least Deja Vu's telling you to shut up. He's holding up before he goes on. Camdilla?
What's your fucking response, brave guy? Fucking
all right. I'm not gonna whine like a bitch.
Shut up.
Let me fucking respond, Deja Vu.
Shut up. I wasn't done.
Deja Vu, what's the point of going? If he's trying to respond, Deja Vu, if he wants to respond and he's actually going to talk back to you and he's not even fighting you, it sounds like he wants to actually agree with you, and you're not even fucking listening.
I wasn't done, though.
You're done if you're asking him for a response. Camdilla, go ahead.
God, all right, bro, I'm not gonna talk when you're speaking. I'm gonna, and if you do talk, I'm gonna shut you up, and I'm gonna shut everybody else up.
Hang on a second. I gotta address this. Deja Vu, you asked him for a response. You literally said, "What is your response?" He starts giving his response. You're like, "Why? Shut the fuck up!" You're fucking inconsistent. Deja Vu, you got caught. You were bullshitting. Camdilla, let's go. What do you gotta say? Go, Camdilla.
Yes, I'm not gonna talk when you're speaking. I'm gonna shut up. And if I want to talk, I'll shut you up.
I don't know if I believe this.
We'll find out. Let's go.
Why not? Alright, Cassandra, this is all bullshit. You know you have to reveal the feeling, and people listen to you. You're like, oh, I'm not understanding. I want a clear explanation. It's all fucking bullshit. You revealed the feeling yesterday. I want to listen to you. Today, you're annoying. Say what you're thinking. Earlier, when me...
I don't think you're revealing the feeling.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You're like, sounds like you're listing shit. Just like, I want you to do this. It's like, I can't even listen to it. I don't think you're revealing the feeling. I want you to reveal the feeling. Go. The fact that you stopped, the fact that you're like, oh, what? I wasn't doing it? I don't think you're fucking doing it, dude.
I agree. 20 short, I agree with you. This guy's just going to yell. He's not...
Camdilla, what was your correction?
Stop. Revealing the feeling is not just sound effects. It's not, I just can't sound... the important part here is your attitude. If your attitude is, you're speaking, but like you just suddenly stop in the middle of saying what you want while somebody's interrupting you, it's not a guy who's standing behind what he wants to say. Your attitude is the issue here, not the way you sound. The way you sound is indicative of your attitude, but your attitude is the issue. I mean, we can't be focusing on semantics. It's good to point out tone and, when we're speaking about monotone and not your eyes not moving, all those little things, again, indicators. But what we're after is the attitude. We're after seeing if the guy's released after he's speaking. We're looking to see if I'm interested, right? If I'm interested in what you're saying. These are all just indications of whether the guy is moving you, whether he's standing behind what he's saying. So we're looking at the indications, but the overall attitude is what we're concerned with. We're concerned with whether the guy's standing behind what he wants to say. Whether he is being accountable to it. If he fucks up, that's what I said. I said that. I fucked it up. Or, that's mine. He takes a credit. The easy one to do. But in either case, we want him to stand behind his own words. That's our goal. I agree with you, 20. Doesn't look like a guy who is standing behind what he's saying.
I mean, you don't need to have the tech. It's not the technical thing.
Well, 20. Let me add one more thing. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but let me add one more thing. Somebody could be interested in what he's saying. I'm listening to what he's saying.
Yeah.
You might not be listening to what he's saying. It's not really about. I mean, again, it's a nice, simple indicator to say whether I'm interested or not. But that's not even the real indicator. The real indicator is this guy relieved when he's speaking? Right? He shouldn't be stifled. He shouldn't be doing all these things that indicate that he's not standing behind what he's saying. Again, as you pointed out, easy to interrupt this guy, just stopping in the middle of his, while you're correcting him. Doesn't strike me as a guy who's standing behind what he says. Like when people interrupt me, especially when I'm saying what I want to say, I'm ready to shut them up immediately. good to hear feedback, but if the feedback comes at the expense of you not developing the attitude to say what I have to say is important, I'm going to be heard. I don't want to be interrupted. That should be your attitude. And if it's not your attitude, I don't want to listen to it. Especially a guy yelling like this in a monotone.
Okay, stop trying to make
What am I waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, earlier I was frustrated with Costanza. Now I'm like,
I don't want you to be
Wait. You're not moving me. Like, you're correcting this guy, Costanza. Like, this is not what you want to talk about. Like, you're like, well, Costanza, you, like...
Teabag, didn't we just cover this? Why are you fucking... Didn't we just cover this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Let's go, Deja Vu.
yeah, Costanza, this is, like, it was complete bullshit. Fuck. I'm not as frustrated. I lost my flow.
No,
You
didn't
don't...
lose your
I hate... You this is exactly... I'm glad you interrupted him, 20 short. He's not standing by... I'm not frustrated, therefore I can't speak. So in your view, socializing, standing by what you say, means you have to be frustrated.
A lot of times I do see it like that. Like,
Well, you're fucking wrong. If that's the case, you're always going to be yelling when you speak.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you can't talk to girls. You can't talk to girls.
Yeah, you're not being told. What, are you be yelling at them too?
Yeah, I can never be happy according to that.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I walk on eggshells when I talk to them.
Well, then
Well,
don't
yeah,
talk.
right.
Just stop talking then. Other people want to practice. Other people want to
I got
speak
it.
up.
I
If
wanna
that's what you
talk.
want to do, don't waste my fucking time.
I could teach you. I mean, it's not about sounding aggressive in this program. You don't have to be.
I'm pretty sure we already know that. I'm pretty sure he's gotten the correction. I want to move on.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't want to say it. But it's like,
By
what
the way,
do I do to a guy? Just you know it. Do it.
He already knows what to do. If he doesn't want to do it, skip and move on. Other students, other students, I'm giving more leeway to. Deja Vu, I don't want to give leeway to.
Alright, Costanza, reveal the feeling.
the fuck?
Oh, fuck off with that shit.
I know you're not revealing the
Are you relieved, Deja Vu?
What?
Are you
No,
relieved?
it's not.
No, I'm not.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get relieved.
I'm just like, I fucked up. Like,
Dude, do what you gotta do to get relieved. That's actually
You
very
get
wise.
relieved by saying what's on your mind. It's really that simple.
I'm just looking at you and I'm like, fuck.
Well, then
fuck,
shut up. All right, if you don't want to train, just shut up and don't interrupt. Then, Andrew, why do you want to be here?
He's out. You left, or you threw him out. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I guess he left.
You know.
Broflex, what are you doing here? Hang on a second. Broflex, what are you doing here, dude?
Dude, I haven't showed up in like 2 weeks. And
Broflex, you sound constipated.
I'm like,
Broflex, dude, Broflex, you sound constipated. It's important to listen to you. Like, dude, it's been 2 weeks.
Teabag, just shut up. I fucking hate his complaining. God damn it.
He's gone.
He's gone. I don't fucking hate Teabag just speaking up just for the sake of speaking up. Teabag, stop fucking wasting my time. Stop breaking in. Stop cutting out the flow. All you do is just give stupid ass corrections just to make noises. You're just not here to speak, stupid. You fuck up the class when your goal is just yap. Say what you want when you speak. Otherwise, don't speak. There's other people that want to train here. Don't just fucking talk just for the sake of talking.
I mean,
I hate when we're talking about shit and then you make some stupid ass, not irrelevant correction. I gotta stop and think, is that relevant? What is he talking about? And a lot of times it's like, is this guy just talking to talk? Shut the fuck up. We got a lot of people talking right now. It's time to say what you want. The correction is so you can listen to him, so you can make a relationship with him, not just so you can be heard, not just so you can get a high five from somebody, stupid.
well, that's a lot of why I correct, because I'm like,
Teabag, you don't correct because you don't even say mine and complain. You just literally list what they were doing. You do an impression, and you're like, oh, and it's such a cowardly thing to do because when you're doing an impression of somebody else, people can't be like, oh, you suck. That's what you do, Teabag. You're doing an impression of Broflex. You thought everyone was listening to you, like no one was going to call you out. Except I don't want to hear you do just impressions, boring factual impressions, unless you're going to actually make him go somewhere. And I know you're not going to do it. You're going to go into your professor tone. Actually, not like I'm talking like a college professor tone, not like a.
Yeah, the professor here.
But like you need to do this. You have your hand up, and you'll be like this, and you're not going to get him to move anywhere. It's fucking boring. You need to actually unload on this guy, get him to go instead of just fading back in the shadows. That's the biggest problem I have with you when I'm running the hangout. Is I know you're going to come in and you're going to be like, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit.
Like this.
It's just noise. I'd rather not have you speak because I know other people will either speak up or I give this guy a chance to start. But if you're just, I'm bored, who cares?
You're not cool enough to do that. You haven't made enough previous judgments for me to be like, I know what Teabag's saying right now. Instead, you just come off like you do not have near enough history or
like a phony tough guy. That's all you come off as.
I get the point. Okay, I
do it. Then
Broflex, you are not motivating me. You were saying, oh well, I don't fucking care about it. You don't sound like you're into what you're saying.
Are you relieved?
I'm not into it.
Teabag. Are you relieved when you're speaking?
Yes, I'm telling you what I'm like.
You're not relieved.
No, you're trying to Teabag, Professor. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna have my hands up. My head's gonna be stiff like a statue. I know you're not doing it. I I watch you. I've seen you do it so many times. You sound exactly
Do what?
He does the same, he does the exact same, talk the same way.
I'm saying, wait, I want you, you're not doing it. Do what? We gotta eliminate that shit.
Okay, you're right.
Thank you. God, I so many times. Why do I fall for the same stupid thing every time? Stop saying do it. This is not a Nike commercial.
You're not, in a 20 shirt, he's not revealing the feeling. You know it, I know it. Get him, go.
You're not revealing the feeling, because when you're doing this, I'm waiting for you just to go, I'm done. I'm waiting for you just to be like, I'm done with you. I'm waiting for you to let out the frustration. That's what I'm waiting for. Because I know you're frustrated and you're like, I gotta manage my frustration like this. I'm waiting for you to just be like, I'm fucking done. This is what I have to fucking say. This is what's on my mind. Now it's your turn to go. I've done what I have to do. This is what I want. Now it's up to you to tell me what you want. I'm waiting for you to do that. I don't want your lectures.
Alright, well.
Teabag.
Bro,
Are you relieved? Are you relieved?
Dude, I'm trying to fucking have a conversation here with you. I am fucking trying to do something here.
I don't care.
Do what? You're not doing shit. You're gonna have a conversation when you tell people what's on your mind. What do you mean you're trying to have a conversation? Say what's on your mind. You have a conversation. What's the try?
Teabag. Okay, it's stupid. I don't even.
You are trying.
Costanza,
You're
shut
suppressing.
up.
You're thinking. You're thinking so much about the right thing to say and the right way to structure it with your hands and the right point to make that you're saying nothing. You're just giving me facts. It's so much simpler for you just to say what's on your mind and get somebody to go. I just want you to.
No.
God damn, I keep saying it.
Teabag. When I heard
Quiet. Broflex.
Broflex, what is on your mind? I should have interrupted sooner. Dude, I'm not even paying attention to Teabag. I'm just looking at you in the dark room, sitting here with this face like.
Actually, why do you care about Broflex?
Because it fucking bothers him to see this guy in a dark room, fucking sitting there like this the whole fucking time. It's bothersome.
I don't care.
Dude, I notice it. I notice it because I'm like, you're not gonna do anything, Teabag. Costanza's not gonna do anything.
Broflex.
Fucking guy. Broflex, what's on your mind right now? You look like you're in a dark place, so speak.
Dude, I never know who to trust in here, because Teabag starts correcting me, and I feel like...
Ignore him. Listen, Broflex,
What?
you're going to get all kinds of shitty corrections in here. That's part of socializing. People are going to give you shitty opinions. You're going to have to learn how to discern between solid advice and shitty advice.
Yeah, it's going to take experience.
Shut up.
Sorry, hold on. I can't take it.
1 second. Wait.
I can't take it anymore. Get some niggas I can
You locking in? Alright, fine. Deja vu. I heard what you do when you're like,
What did I do?
I know you don't want to correct him.
Did I lock, unlock? Did I mute all? Allow? What did I do? I don't even know what I did. Alright, there we go. Roblox?
Yeah.
What's going down?
Yeah, it fucking sucks, because I can't trust myself. I can't correct myself. So when I even hear Costanza start speaking, start trying to correct me, I'm like, oh shit, I should
Ignore
listen
him.
to him.
Ignore him. Ignore him. I muted him for this reason.
I know, but it just pisses me off. I don't know who the fuck to trust. Costanza's saying something, it sounds kind of, it might be right.
Listen, listen. If you start saying what you want, who to trust will become very simple. If you don't stand behind what you want, you're going to be listening to everybody, trying to figure out if everybody's advice is correct. You're going to be saying, is their opinion more important than yours? You got to start caring about your opinion first. Your opinion's valid. Your judgment is valid. I don't mean it might be right, but I mean, you're allowed to have your judgment. Yeah. Now, whether your judgment, needs adjustment, whether you're delusional, that will come out in time, but you're at least allowed to have the judgment.
Yeah.
So give the judgment.
About what? I don't...
You've been away. You've had a life. You've had experiences. I don't know what's going on in your life. You tell me. I can't fucking tell.
I feel like a little bitch, all day. I talk to my mom. I feel like a little bitch. I work at Whole Foods. I talk to my coworkers. I still feel like a bitch. Some lady told me, like she called me like a white male when I was talking about Trump. Like, oh, you're a white male. And after that, I'm like, fuck. Like, why the fuck can't I just like call her a cunt? Like, why can't I just talk like you guys? Like, that'd be so fucking sick if I could actually just
It's probably because you don't even show up. That's my guess.
What?
My guess is you don't show up.
Yeah, exactly. I don't show up, but it's.
What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. You're talking about social experiences like you should be at a certain level of socializing when you don't have the ability because you haven't trained that much.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
I mean, it's just self-explanatory, all your problems. You don't show up, you don't train, so of course you're going to have problems.
Yeah.
Flex. I train more than you do, and I would bitch out too if somebody said that to me. If someone called me like a white male, I'd bitch out.
Because I'm in Whole Foods. I'm in Whole Foods. I'm going to get fired if I say anything. So it's just like...
Once again, stupid. You don't show up, so you don't train, so you're going to have all these other problems outside the academy.
You're right. I know it's my fault. It's my fault.
No, if you knew what you were talking about, you'd show up. It's just really that simple. You don't show up. It shows me you don't know what you're talking about. You're talking out of your ass. You're wasting my time.
You're not gonna get. Look. You're not gonna get situational advice. You don't have the right attitude. Like even the situation you said. I wish I could call her a cunt.
Yeah, I know, you're right.
Now we teach here.
This is why you're so frustrated. This is why you're fucking frustrated. Because you're so eager to say, no, I know you're right. You're so eager to do that instead of just fucking saying what's on your mind and doing it. If he's really right, great. Speak, say what's on your mind, be accountable to the thought, reveal the feeling. Do it right now if you think he's right. Don't pretend. The problem is you care more about covering your ass than you do about actually improving. That's your problem. That's why you're frustrated. So stop that shit.
We need like a classroom mode on mute. We need to suggest to Zoom that like if when I mute somebody, there should be a classroom mode where I mute them for like a minute, so they can't just fucking unmute. We need a classroom.
Email
mode.
him. I'll email him. You email him. I don't know why. Why do you need that? Actually, wait. Why do you need that?
Because these dickheads, like I mute Costanza, he just unmutes himself, or I kick him out, he comes right back in. I want him to be like in a little timeout. I want to not have to deal with him for a little while.
Just remove him and lock it for a minute. There you go.
I don't want to have to do that. It's much easier if I don't have to think about it. I just mute him, and it stays muted for a little bit.
Has that been bothering you this whole time we've been talking?
Yes, there's so many things. There's so many fucking things.
Costanza, are you on scholarship? Hang on a second. Hang on. Wait.
You're talking about me.
Mute Costanza.
Fuck off.
Mute Costanza.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Mute Costanza. We are not bending the entire highway under Costanza. Fuck that. If he really irritates you that much, make a rule for him. Costanza.
Yeah, I need to listen. What am I doing? You're exactly right. I'm insane. Costanza, you fuck me over one more time, I'm gonna ban you from the next class. It's that simple. I'm gonna ban you from the academy, and then I'm gonna ban you from the next class. Stand behind it, right? That's it.
I'm talking to Broflex, trying to help you.
You're trying to help me? How exactly are you gonna help me?
Because I'm trying to explain to Broflex, at this point, I can't even fucking remember what I wanted. Like, you're not the cool guy in here. I'm not trying to on my mind. That's why I like listening to that.
I don't know if I like that idea, Shakespeare, because I think I'm going to ban this guy, and then I'm going to think about it. And I'm going to be like, well, should I have banned him?
But then we have to have some concept, because this idea that we have to have a special button for him, I mean, that's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, I agree. Costanza, don't come back to class. If you come back to class, I'm going to ban you for a day. All right, there we go. I like that better.
All right, Broflex, keep going. Actually, Professor, do you feel relieved by that decision? Because if you're not, then it's not really what you want.
Well, he's not absolutely relieved.
Well, okay. But do you at least feel somewhat relieved? Like something? Anything?
No, I agree. I'm not relieved.
Well, shit, dude. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do for you then.
Come back, Costanza.
Come back.
Come back, Costanza.
Baby, come back.
All right, we gotta address this with Costanza.
I don't know.
Because if you want to fucking ban him because he's so annoying I don't think he's actually that bad. Because at least
I think he's pretty annoying. Like even right there, what he's doing, he's like, no, I was trying to help you, and I don't even remember what I was saying to try to help you. I mean, it's like,
yeah, but dude. But 20 short, I'd rather take a guy like Costanza than fucking Team Whitey.
Actually, no, I wouldn't.
Really? Okay, then, dude, I don't want boring class.
I like Team Whitey more than Costanza.
I like the idea.
Team
I like that.
Whitey doesn't move anything. Of course you like him.
I've heard. No, that's not true. Well, first of all, we're talking about Costanza here. He doesn't move shit. Team Whitey.
No.
He can actually whine. He can be very accountable to his whining sometimes.
No.
Look, we can argue who's shittier, but I'm just saying. I'm saying that I like Team Whitey more than Costanza.
Well,
I think Costanza is also annoying.
See, if we talked about Costanza like this, he'd be fucking fighting to speak. Team was like, okay.
Yeah, but Whitey
Hold on. I think the button is a good idea because say for 1 minute he has to watch and at least try to listen.
Well, yeah, but Deja Vu, everyone agrees the button would be great, but it doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's why I want to suggest a feature.
Yeah, so suggest a feature. I mean, no one thinks it's a bad idea. I mean, an awesome idea.
Well, Shakespeare doesn't think it's a good idea.
It's not that it's not a good idea. It's that it's not worth going through all that trouble.
Actually, I think it is. I think it is worth it. I'm rethinking my position. Yeah, I think it is worth
Think about
it.
Shakespeare. For 1 minute, the guy has to, at least, you're forcing him to listen.
Yep.
Okay.
He has to listen. Especially a guy like Costanza.
The question is, everyone should be speaking. Everyone should be speaking and not allow him to speak. That's the question.
You know, it makes sense, dude. I'm like, what do you
Listen, if everyone addresses it,
because I don't like. Hang on, I'll address it because I don't like this idea. It's like we have a car, we want it to turn right, but your idea of dealing with the problem is to move the entire highway left instead of just fucking turning right.
in the car. What are you talking
Look, it's technology. Look, we're already.
Yeah, we're already using something.
I know, we're already using technology. I hate these moralistic. I hate that we have to go to the
No, dude, because it's silly.
Yeah.
Totally. You don't need a technology thing. You just have to put up a boundary with this guy. You're not the one to put up the boundary.
Shakespeare, we have a new dog. We have technology in here.
Shakespeare, one, you're rewarding this guy. You're like, oh, I like it when Costanza speaks up and says, like,
It was my idea to kick him out.
Shakespeare is so fucking legalistic about the thing.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know that Manhood Academy requires, but at least Costanza.
No, listen.
You don't even know what you're talking about, Team Whitey.
All right.
Here's what I like about Super Five.
Hold
Shut
on.
up.
Let me unmute. Let me allow everybody to unmute. Okay.
Team Whitey, when he speaks up, he gets shut up. Everyone tells him shut up. He's like, okay, well, shut up. Fucking Costanza come in and be like,
Yeah, but I can rely on him to speak. I can rely on him to speak. I can rely on him to speak.
Shit, you can't rely on him.
Wait up.
You're all retarded.
You're getting nothing.
I'm getting more.
Why are you advocating? Why are you white knighting for a guy?
I'm getting more quality from Costanza.
Still not answering the question.
I just
Shakespeare. If he doesn't get behind it, if he doesn't get behind it,
I'll speak. Shakespeare. Teabag is asking, are you getting something from Costanza?
Yeah, you're getting nothing.
I'm getting to every now and then he does something, and I'm getting the guy who speaks, and when there's that moment where I'm like, shit, what happens next? He'll fucking speak, and he'll fuck up, and at the very least, when you guys are just sitting there not doing shit, he'll at least get you guys buttered enough to speak. He'll do something.
You're reading way into it. I don't think he does.
Team Whitey, you are a corpse. You don't move at all.
He speaks too.
you were here for a few days.
He's speaking up.
You were here for a few days. I got him.
I've been here for the past year, and I know the difference.
Well, for the last 5 days, I got him to fucking cry.
The past 5 days doesn't matter. Right now, he's a fucking
Okay, let's figure out why Andrew's here. Andrew, what are you doing here?
I want to join the academy.
Shut up. He's here for no scholarship. Get the fuck out. Enough of this. You know what you have to do. Fucking say what you're really doing here. Say why you
want. It's not even a content thing, dude. It's not a content. I don't need Andrew. I don't need you to give me these speeches. I don't need to give the content. I know you have it. Right now, I'm just focused on you revealing the feeling. That's what got you in the first time. If you reveal the feeling, you're going to hang out easily.
Why is I get pissed off when everyone jumps on me?
Dude, listen, I don't care.
Raymond.
Wait a second. I don't care if they're jumping on you unfairly. I don't care if...
Raymond.
What is it, Raymond?
Raymond.
Go for action.
Like, I agree with 20 Short. Freaking stand behind what you're saying. Make the decision to say why you want to be here or get the fuck out. Like, you've been here. This is like the umpteenth fucking interview. You know exactly what you have to do to get in here.
All right.
Which is what, Raymond?
Make the decision to say what you have to say. Answer the question.
Raymond.
What?
Be specific and stand behind what you're saying. You're giving the exact same advice while not standing behind what you're saying. I don't want you to say it emphatically. I want you to stand behind it. I don't want you to just speak like you're with conviction, but yet you don't really have conviction.
All right, Andrew, fucking stop wasting my time. Answer the fucking question or get the fuck out. Go.
He did answer the question. The question is, the content is not the problem. Be specific, Raymond.
Alright,
wait a second.
Oh my god, no. Shut the fuck up.
Tell him.
No.
Ray.
Wait, we have a very pressing issue right here.
Andrew.
Shut up.
You shut the fuck up. Go boil some water.
Raymond.
Andrew isn't even fucking.
Raymond, shut him up.
Guy up. Think, go.
Oh my god.
Raymond.
Andrew. What?
Go ahead.
Andrew. What?
Go ahead.
What what you're saying, dude?
Go.
Yeah, don't be so deferential.
You fucking correct.
You don't, Raymond.
Don't give up. Listen.
Shakespeare, I started. Shut the fuck up.
Fucking mute everybody. Fucking mute
Shut the
everybody.
fuck up. I'm trying to fucking say something.
He's gone.
Raymond. See how I don't give up. You're like, oh, do this. Make a decision. Are you gonna shut up? Or are you actually gonna get everyone else to shut up?
Thank you.
I'm gonna shut up.
Here's a hint. Right now, see? Your attitude.
Look at you.
Your fucking attitude.
I make a decision.
Your fucking attitude, dumbass. I'm
Shut up.
you.
You told me. Did you?
When you're covering your ass, you can make that
Raymond,
decision.
all that energy going towards covering your ass should be going towards telling Andrew what you want.
Raymond, I'm not fucking done.
Oh my god, I don't
You
care
need
if
to
you're fucking good or not.
Shit.
Fuck you.
Raymond, I don't care that you don't want to correct this guy. Take the decision you made to cover your ass and make a decision.
We already fucking heard it. You niggers are redundant. If he's speaking up, let him speak. You guys like to speak to hear yourself speaking. Raymond.
Andrew, stand behind what the fuck you're saying.
You should spend the last hour talking to me. What was that? You're not standing
Oh
right
my
here.
god.
Why do I trust what you're saying?
Oh my
I
god.
don't trust.
I guess you
Raymond.
didn't get the message, Raymond.
Raymond.
Because I was correcting you. What happened? Oh my god.
Raymond, you're supposed to correct him. Finish it. Oh my fucking finish it.
Oh my god.
Finish it.
Raymond.
I'm taking
Raymond.
Oh, why is my life so horrible? Raymond, listen.
Yeah,
Why do you think it's chaotic?
because I'm not making a decision.
No shit. You are fucking me over. You're giving me a huge headache. Not you personally, but all these fuckers jumping in to help you out. You're telling him to stand behind what he's saying while you're not standing behind what you're saying. All these people are jumping in to correct you. You're just sitting there. I can't take it.
Andrew, get the fuck out. I don't even want you to talk right now. I'm done with you. You've gotten enough interviews to know what you have to do to get
What
in
does he
here,
have to do?
Stand behind what you're saying. Fucking make the decision to stand by what you're saying and tell us what you really want to say. If you're not ready to make that decision, get the fuck out.
What does it
You're
mean to stand
wasting
behind?
my time.
What does it sound like when you stand behind what you're saying?
It sounds like you're being accountable. It sounds like that you make me interested in what you have to say. Force me to listen to you.
Yeah.
No.
What's the other key thing we always talk about?
Yeah, stop fucking boring me. You're fucking
We
killing me.
got that you're
fucking
bored.
bored.
Why is he boring you?
Because he's not standing behind what he's saying.
Right,
Not,
he's right.
Yeah, reveal the fucking feeling.
Yes, exactly. Okay, got it. Just want to make sure you're clear. All right. Go ahead, Andrew.
Reveal the fucking feeling. Go.
All right. I'm gonna try to unmute Andrew here. Andrew.
Anytime you're ready, Andrew. That's.
I'm fucking pissed off. I got this long ass correction that doesn't make any fucking sense to me, and I don't believe shit that you tell.
All right. Guess what, Andrew? Raymond's gonna make it make sense right now. He's gonna start from the very beginning, and he's gonna give you a nice, sweet correction. Go ahead, Raymond. He says he doesn't know what's going on.
Andrew, you are fucking boring. Reveal the feeling so that I'm interested in what you're saying. Now go.
What? I am revealing the feeling, man.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You think you are, but you're not. I'm not interested in what you're saying. You're fucking boring me. You're trying to think of what I want to hear. Say what's on your mind and reveal the feeling to it.
All right, Raymond. So on your side, good. You indicated you're bored. You bore me. Personalize, right? You bore me. Tell him you bore me. Personalize.
Yes, you are boring me. You are boring
All right,
me.
now, what about on his side? What can he check with to see if he's revealing the feeling or not?
Yeah, are you relieved with anything you're saying right now? Do you feel better when you speak?
Of course not. I'm fucking pissed at this bullshit correction.
What do you mean, of course not?
Because I said I want to join the academy. And
Raymond.
Oh, fuck.
He just said, of course not. I don't... Your question was what?
Yes, are you... my question is, Andrew, are you relieved when you speak? Are you
And he
relieved?
said, of course not.
All right, then that's my fault.
You should be on that. He's fucking giving you the answer. He's making it like a justification. Of course I'm not relieved. Well, then you should stop right there. Then reveal the feeling, fucker. That should be a stopping point right there. You should be paying attention to what you want. Oh, yeah.
All right, Andrew, forget that long-winded correction. Listen to what I'm saying.
Long-winded, not long-winded.
Long-winded.
Long-winded. Wind. Long wind.
Forget
A lot of wind
long
blowing out of your mouth. It's not winding road. A winding road is a twisty, winding road. It's not winding. It's winded. Blowing. Blowing hot air.
Okay, Andrew, forget the long...
correction.
Shut up. Don't forget the long correction.
The long-winded correction.
Forget the long-ass correction.
I don't trust your correction. You gave me a bullshit correction. Why should I trust you?
He's giving you a good correction right now. You better pay attention.
Reveal the feeling when you're speaking so that you are relieved and that I'm interested. Now go.
That doesn't fucking help me, man. I want to
Yo, it's so fucking simple. It is so fucking simple. You're pissed off, so express your frustration.
The only thing I'm frustrated at is you right now because I can't get a decent correction. I don't trust you.
Tell me. Okay, you don't trust me. What else?
I want you to be...
Raymond, here's what you tell him. You don't trust me? Too bad. I'm in charge of whether you get in or not, so you don't listen to me. I'm gonna vote thumbs down. That's what you tell him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my vote counts towards you staying in here. Like, you need to listen to me. You may not trust me, but do it correctly, and you'll see what happens. Why don't you do that? Go ahead.
All right, man. My mind is... I'm confused as fuck. I want to tell you what I want. I want to get it out of my chest.
Slow down, Andrew. Slow down. You have time to say what you want to say. Say it clearly and stand behind it. Go. Man,
you started out telling me, get the fuck out. Tell me what you want, get the fuck out.
Raymond, is he giving you what you want?
No, he's not. He's fucking just... You're not relieved. You want to sit here and fucking complain instead of telling me what you want. You don't even... What is even on your mind? I don't even know you. Like, you don't say anything, and you feel like you're doing it. Oh, fuck. Now I'm saying the same thing. You feel like you're actually speaking correctly. You're not. Fucking...
I'm just pissed off
Raymond,
at you, man.
Focus on what you want. Are his excuses giving you what you want, Raymond? Raymond, are his excuses giving you what you want? Yes or no?
Not.
All right, then fucking let him know. What's the big deal?
Dude, Andrew, I don't fucking...
Raymond, you want eggs. He's a fucking cook. He's like, well, I don't know where the eggs are. They're in the fridge. But eggs aren't healthy for you.
I'd rather just get another...
Tell him what you want. Focus on what you want. It becomes easy if you focus on what you want. What do you want to happen, Raymond?
I want him out of here. Andrew,
that's not what you want. That's not what you want. All right. Fuck you, Raymond. Anybody? We'll go with the shitty people first. Teabag?
All right, Andrew. You are not fucking interesting right now. I'm ready to vote you thumbs fucking down. So at this point,
I'm not even talking right now.
Don't come out here.
What the fuck are you correcting? I'm not even talking.
What?
You're saying I'm not interesting. What the fuck are you referring to? I'm not talking.
I'm saying, okay, based on you talking with Raymond, I'm ready to say, fuck you, get out of here. I'm ready to vote thumbs down. So now's your opportunity to change my vote. Because you've already come in here, you've already dicked around, you've got 100 scholarship interviews, you know what the fuck time it is. You know what time it is. Like,
what the fuck is your correction?
No, don't cover your ass. No.
Your correction does not mean...
No, wait, mute him. You're not gonna listen. You're not gonna fucking listen. You just get the fuck out. Because, honestly, you're here to get correction. So if you don't want to hear what I have to say to you, then just leave. Then you just leave. That's it. Do you want to hear what I have to say?
He's muted.
You want to say what you want? Or do you not want to be here?
All right, this is going horribly.
Andrew?
This is such a shipwreck. Camdilla?
Andrew, you've been here like fucking 500 times. We've been telling you what you have to do.
Not we.
But you're not fucking going.
I'm not on your team.
Wait, my life...
I'm not on your team. Don't say we.
Shit.
I'm not on your team, Camdilla.
No, my life is shit. I've tried messaging girls on OkCupid. That doesn't work out for me. I don't do much. I just go to work. I come back home. I lay on my bed. I just fucking ponder on how things could go like fucking better in my life. Like, my life is all crap too. But at least I'm fucking voicing it. At least you can fucking see. You're seeing it right now. At least you can fucking see that I feel like shit. I can't see that with you. I can't see that with you at all. Never. And you've been writing fucking professor like 4 or 5 page like freaking essay of messages telling him how life is your life is shit. But you're not voicing any of that right now. I like to see fucking more of that. Go, motherfucker. I don't want to voice how my life is shit. I want to talk about what I want. What's the point? Talk about what you want then. Go. Why should I talk to you? You just gave me some bullshit like experience about your life that I don't even buy. That doesn't mean shit to me. I don't trust you. You fucking.
Thank you, Crime Dealer, but your correction, your connection's a little bit iffy right now. For high pitch nigger.
Fuck, dude. I've fucking been traveling, and every time I come back for that one class, you're being interviewed. I'm tired of seeing you get interviewed over and over again. You're using excuses.
High pitch nigger, I'm falling asleep.
How the fuck does that help me?
Earlier, you were telling
high pitch nigger. Did you understand what I said? You're making me fall asleep. Why are you making me fall asleep?
Well, I'm gonna change that.
Why are you making me fall asleep?
Because I'm not revealing the feeling.
Let's go.
That's why. Andrew, I heard you say earlier, I'm not revealing the feeling because you're making me do this. Well, I'm the one who's going to give you the opportunity to reveal your feeling. Reveal it. Go.
The fuck kind of opportunity is that, man? That sounds like bullshit to me.
For excuses, you fucking dickhead. You keep saying the same thing to everybody, wasting my...
I don't want a bullshit correction.
I'm keeping the burden on you, you fucking dickhead. I want to hear what you have to say. You keep on putting the burden on the other people and they're letting you get away with it. It's on you, dickhead. I want to hear why you're in this class. No more of a fucking correction bullshit. Tell me why you're here.
So beautiful.
Well, I'm fucking pissed off because I feel like I can't express myself.
Look, I just told you to express yourself. There's your pass. Go. The door's open.
What's your value to me, though? I don't get what you think.
Fucking retarded? I said I want you to fucking express yourself.
High pitch nigger. High pitch nigger. He said, what's your value to him? Tell him what your value is to him.
My value is my vote, you dummy. In a few minutes, I'm going to vote on whether you stay here or not. That's my value. And I'm telling you to do what you just said you want to do. Tell me why you're here.
Man, how is it helping me? I want to express myself.
Listen, high pitch nigger, best ever. Number one, you came out firing out of the date. You fucked up. This was like a picture perfect. This is a picture perfect student. He fucks up. I correct him. He's not revealing the feeling. One of the biggest fuck ups of all time. He goes right back in. Guy tells him some bullshit excuse. He fucking jumps on him, revealing the feeling. Guy asks him, what's his value to me? I have to give him a little prompt, but comes right back in again. My value, my vote. Cares about what he wants. Andrew's arguing with him. Not having it. Perfect. All right. We got to get out of here, so we're just gonna end it with your corrections and then your vote. Let's go, Shakespeare.
Andrew, I hate it when you fucking lash out at everybody else. The correction sucks. The correction is you suck. You suck. The class is dead silent right now, and you're choosing to sit there and act like you don't have a reaction. The problem isn't me. The problem isn't fucking high pitch. And the problem isn't professor. The problem is you have the opportunity to say what you think and say what's on your mind. You choose to sit there, and when people don't fucking give you a pass for it, you lash out. That's what I hate. You can do it. You have no problem saying, oh, I feel like your correction's a piece of shit. Why don't you have that conviction when it comes to telling me what you think? That's what I don't like. That's why guys like you on Return of Kings and fucking Red Pill guys that talk about like, oh, women are so bad, women are so mean. What would you do if you had a hot girl? Even if you went to fucking Thailand and you got like a perfect hot fucking girl, you wouldn't do anything with it. Because when you have the opportunity to get what you want, you don't take it.
I don't want to come here and get bashed.
Shut the fuck up. It's my reaction.
I don't want to come here and get bashed by
this guy.
Shakespeare. Your reaction is your duty to get this guy to tell you what you want.
Andrew, I'll mute him then.
Okay. I like it so far, though, by the way. Shakespeare, nice work. Identifying the problem. Pay attention. Very important. Notice, he didn't just come at him with a speech. He came at him listening to what he said, addressed him where he's at. Nice work, Shakespeare. Identify the problem. Identify the excuse he's given, right? What I don't want. Being specific. Go ahead.
There you go. Andrew, now I want to hear what you were going to say.
Shakespeare, what's the fucking point of bashing on me? I don't come here to get bashed.
See, that's the problem.
You don't give a fuck about what I say.
See, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. That's how you look at what I'm saying. You look at like, I'm bashing on you. I don't even want to fucking talk to you. I'm telling you that you are making excuses and not taking the correction because what's happening is you're being told to go, you're being told to say what's on your mind, and you're being told to reveal the feeling. You claim you want to do it, then you get the opportunity to do it, and you don't do shit, and you yell about, well, why should I do it to you?
What about you, though? What about you right now? Right now, what about you? What are you doing for me? All you're doing is telling me what I thought.
You depend on my vote. You say you want to be here. You obviously come here like 70 fucking times. I don't know
all
how
right.
many. So
Unfortunately, Shakespeare, you're using all your explanation to justify yourself to a pet rock. Great for me, not for a retard like him. You are giving him way too many rewards by explaining and justifying your position. You're doing a great job of it. Unfortunately, he's not fucking hearing you. You're not paying attention to your audience. Get back what you're giving. You're giving him 1,001 gems over here, and he's giving you back a piece of tinfoil. 20 short.
Andrew, I know you can talk about a lot of things, but you also need to reveal the feeling when you come in here. You are revealing the feeling, actually. You're getting real butthurt. You're acting entitled. You're coming in here being like, I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't deserve this. I just want to be able to express myself. Guys are giving you it. I'm giving you the chance. I want you to go. Because
you know I can
Go where? Stop saying go. Stop saying do it. This isn't Nike.
Okay? Revealing the feeling, but also saying what's on your mind and not just reacting like a butthurt little bitch. Okay? That means saying what you were saying to come in here and be able to say why you're here. Why do you want to train at the academy? Because you're acting entitled, like I want a good correction. You don't deserve a good correction if you don't get anything. And you also said something else I need to respond to. You said, I don't want to come in here and get bashed on. You will not get bashed on. It will go flip like a switch if you actually reveal the feeling and say what you want. And that's what I want. Because I know you can do it, and you talked about it in your expression post. Now go.
I don't know I can do it. You're wrong.
Don't argue with me. Don't fucking argue with me and tell me I can't fucking.
Because your correction's bullshit then.
My correction's bullshit, and you're getting all these guys telling you, you're telling all these guys the corrections are bullshit.
How are you telling me not to argue with you?
Then leave. Fuckhead. Then leave.
To have a conversation.
Because guess what?
Nice work. Listen, I like 20 that you made a decision. You saw what you wanted. You wanted him to tell you what he wanted. You wanted him to tell you what's on his mind, and you wanted him to reveal the feeling. So you had the goal. He gave you bullshit excuses instead of justifying like Shakespeare. You know, Shakespeare did it correctly in the very beginning. Tell him what he wanted, justify his position. Right? A little wordy, but okay, so be it. He's thorough. But you didn't make the same mistake when he wasn't giving you what you wanted. Just told him, get out. You made the decision. Done. Get out. You're not giving me what I want. Done with you. I want you to decide. The whole point of going after what you want is so you make a decision about it. Good or bad, but you have to make the decision. Correction doesn't just mean, okay, tell him in a stern voice. Okay, doesn't do it, then just tell him again. We're not just going through the motions. You're here to feel the frustration of not getting what you want. It's like if I tell you to go to a line, you're hungry. It'll make more sense if you're hungry and you're ordering food and people don't give you your food. You don't just keep ordering, just giving the same argument. No, the hunger drives you, right? It makes you frustrated. When you try to order and people aren't giving you your food and you're getting hungrier and hungrier and hungrier, the desire, the unfulfilled desire makes you grumpy, makes you lash out, makes you become irrational, forces you to make the decision. The desire forces you to make the decision. Here, you're learning how to make the decisions because people are forcing you to make them before desire takes over and you start making irrational, dangerous, illegal decisions. Nice work, 20. Deja vu? Oh, he's gone.
Yo, Andrew, dude, you're not
He's
gonna
gone.
get it. You come back.
I don't know who you're talking to.
Well, talk to Andrew.
Are you even paying attention? Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm not paying attention. I thought he was in the middle of the script. Like, he's gone. Who the fuck are you talking to? He moved over to the left.
He's here.
I got it. Go ahead.
Awkward, yeah.
Awkward. Go ahead.
Recover, fill that model.
I can't teach the academy anymore. I'm out of here. It was too awkward.
Yo, Andrew, dude, you are fucking sitting there with an angry face. I know why your face bothers me. You don't release it. You don't reveal. As soon as you come in, you gotta be talking. You gotta make the decision. Like you are applying over and over again. I want to see that. You come here. Hey guys, I really want to be here. I want to hear how bad you want to be here. You never show it. You're sitting there. You're calculating. You are not gonna get in. You are not gonna get in by sitting there with that face. Thumbs down until you make the decision to speak. Guys, I don't want to be here. Whatever the fuck your thought is.
Your thumb's downing him right now without even trying to get what you want out of him?
Fuck you.
Hold on, Andrew. Your thumb's down. Hold on, Andrew. Shut the fuck up. Your thumb's downing him without even trying to get what you want out of him?
I'm thumbs down based on his effort so far. He hasn't done it, but you're right. I haven't tried to get it out of him. You're right. I got it. Alright, Andrew, you heard what I said. Now move me.
What the fuck?
Shut up. No,
Well, you said it was bullshit, and now you're just gonna come in and
No,
say,
Andrew.
okay.
I'm tired of those corrections.
You're saying bullshit corrections for everything.
I
That's not
don't
gonna fly.
want to hear so much.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a fucking leech getting all this attention. You keep saying this bullshit correction to everybody. You don't know how to give a correct correction. Now listen, you move me, you can get in here. You don't move me here, you can sit there with that face and get out. Now go.
All right, I'll unmute you. Go ahead, Andrew.
I fucking hate you, Dave. I never talk to you.
Downward. I said move me. Not give excuses. I said move me. Try again. Don't give me excuses. Move me.
The fuck are you talking about? Move you.
No, again, excuses. You are not going to be able to move me with excuses. Excuses don't move me. You got to be real. You got to move me. You got to say what you're really thinking. Let's go. One last time. If not, let's go.
You don't move me. You don't move me.
I'm done.
I like that.
I'm done.
I like making the effort. Telling him and revealing the feeling in your correction was perfect. And then you made the decision. You're not moving me, giving you excuses. Done. I like it. Focus on what you want. Team Whiny? Go ahead.
Andrew, you know the
Team Whiny, stop whining.
You are here.
I don't want to give you. I don't want you to give any help, Deja Vu. Go ahead, Team Whiny.
No, listen. Hold on. I don't want to be this fucking bad guy in front of other guys. Just start talking. Start saying what you want. I want a fucking response. Like, you're fucking like Timmy Likes. You never say shit about yourself. Listen, it's a fucking retard speech.
All right. Broflex, go ahead.
Sorry, what? Sorry, hang on one sec.
Yeah, you just keep masturbating. All right. Costanza, go ahead. Costanza?
Okay. Andrew, the entire time I see you talking to all these people, I'm thinking, this guy's not listening. This guy's still not listening. And I'm like, fuck you! You're not listening. You're still arguing. You're still fighting every fucking body you talk to in this place. You've been here 4 fucking times at least. Trying to get, and you're not doing it. You're still not fucking doing it.
Doing what? Doing what? Doing what? Stop saying doing it.
The feeling. You're not revealing the feeling, Andrew. Unmute. You're muted. Andrew, unmute.
He's unmuted. Hold on. Why is this computer so slow? Go ahead.
What's the point of all these corrections if you don't show me? Like, your
The
corrections.
point is, we are all showing you. We're all pissed off. We're all exasperated because we keep having to deal with your fucking dumb ass. All right, that's the fucking
I am
point.
not on your team. Don't say we personally. I say I.
I don't want to fucking deal with you anymore because you're not listening, Andrew. We all keep telling you this. I'm telling you that you need to reveal the feeling when you're fucking talking to me. I see this pissed off look on your face like you don't understand. And I've heard so many times that you have heard that same thing. That I don't even want to fucking deal with you right now. It's like,
All right.
why am I fucking...
I think you're yelling just because you're trying to fill space here, Costanza. You strike me as so disingenuous. All right. Let's bring everybody back. Continue. Okay. A lot of you guys gave some great corrections. Shakespeare, very specific. Deja Vu, 20 short, high pitched nigger. Guys to pay attention to. You guys are really coming out, and it's really impressing me. So I can really see the work you're putting in when you start correcting people you're trying to get something from. That's where the rubber meets the road. So good job. Kudos to you guys. Also, you can see a couple problems you guys are having. It's the same with anything. Like, you got to understand. Any opportunity to socialize, to correct somebody, to do it, to speak like this, that scholarship in you, it's all the same thing. It's all relationship management. So if you just look at this as a category like, oh, this is a boring thing I'm doing. Boring, I say, oh, correcting Andrew is boring. I want to get to talking about me. If that's the way you look at socializing, it's no wonder you're fucking up. Because you're compartmentalizing, you're looking at situationally, you're looking at like Broflex. Like it's a special category of socializing. Everything is relationship management. From fucking a chick to correcting Andrew. If you can't correct Andrew, you won't be able to correct bitch behavior when you see it. It's the exact same thing. Saying what you want, checking to see if the other person's meeting your expectation. It's that simple. Let's vote. Deja Vu.
Thumbs down, not moved.
Okay. Team Whiny.
Thumbs down, not moved.
Don't care about your vote. 20 short.
I vote yes. You reveal the feeling, which is what I wanted. So
What?
that's what I said. I said I don't care. I don't care that you say it.
Dude,
Hang on, let's vote. Hang on, let's
20 short. It's 20 short's vote.
Yeah.
I said at the beginning, as long as he reveals the feeling, even if he's butthurt, he stands behind it. He's like, no, like this, like you get this.
You count lying too?
What?
You count lying too?
If he's revealing the feeling,
Ass covering.
All right.
if he's
You
revealing
count
the feeling,
ass
he doesn't
covering,
have much
right?
training.
You count butthurt and ass covering, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, you're not moved by ass covering. I'm surprised you want to vote.
Well,
All
look,
right.
it's not- look,
He wants to throw away his
the guy
vote. It's
doesn't
up to
have
him.
training. The guy doesn't have training. He doesn't.
You
Know.
don't
Hang on a second.
All right.
Just-
Listen, it's his vote.
my God.
Broflex, go ahead.
I vote yes. I saw
I vote yes too. I vote yes too because you guys' corrections you guys are such dicks. Like he was revealing the feeling. Like you guys wouldn't even acknowledge it. Like he was getting butthurt. He was going like fuck you guys. Like you guys weren't specific. You should say, hey Andrew, talk about why you're here and state that butthurt. Talk about why you're here. You guys like barely did that. You're just like reveal the feeling. Reveal the
The
feeling.
funny
Oh
part.
my god, you're such a little bitch. Oh my god. Like, you guys are all fucking
Broflex.
assholes.
The
I
funny
voted
part was, it's your turn. You pretended like you didn't know what was going on. Suddenly you're lucid and you're paying attention. How does that work?
What?
Because he's butthurt.
What? Exactly. I asked you. It was your turn. It was your turn to correct Andrew, and you act like you don't know what's going on. Just like right now, you don't know what's going on. But yet you give
That
this
was 'cause
lucid
my mom was
commentary.
knocking on my door. I was
Stop that.
What a lie.
What?
That's not a fucking lie. That's what happened. She knocked on my door.
You
So I
make
was
it
like,
sound
okay,
like
one
it
sec. And
wasn't
then I come
knocking
back and I'm
on the
muted.
All right, got it. Listen,
This is exactly what I wanted to say. Andrew, thumbs up. You guys are fucking dicks. Fuck
all
all
right.
of you.
Your vote count. A guy standing behind his vote is good in my book, Broflex. Raymond.
Thumbs down. You obviously don't want to be here. You want to sit here and say, "Oh, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right." You want to come here and get help. You don't want to take help from me. Fuck you.
Right now, that's all you want to do. All you
You
want to
don't
do
want help. Shut up.
This
You
is like
do
they
not.
do. No, you shut up.
You don't
That's
want
all
me
you
to
want
help.
to do.
Do you want me to help you?
All you want to do is say fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Do you want me to help you or not?
I don't
Do
want
you
you to tell me to shut the fuck
I
up.
want
Because
you.
you give me
Do
the
you
proper
want-
correction.
Got it.
Get the fuck out. You do not need to be here.
All right.
You don't want help. You
So
don't
we
want help.
got
Get the
we
fuck
got
out.
2 up. We got 2 down. High pitch nigger. Go ahead.
Fuck. I'm on the fence now after what I just
I
heard.
listen.
Because
I agree with you because I'm thinking about changing my vote to thumbs up, even though I really want to say thumbs down. So I'm not sure yet. I'm still hearing opinions. Go ahead.
yes, because I was about to say thumbs down, but he is revealing the fucking feeling. He's using it to cover his ass, but he's still revealing the feeling. So I'm gonna give him thumbs up because I've watched fucking Costanza cover his ass forever, and he's still getting accountable to the ass covering. At least this motherfucker's shooting back. So he's changed my mind after what I just heard. I'll give him thumbs up.
Okay, interesting vote, and I respect your vote. So I'm leaning now towards thumbs up. Okay, Teabag. We got 3 up, 2 down.
Yeah, I'm thumbs up. I'm thumbs up because no one gave him a good correction. This is like the whole time.
Oh, I think you got a lot of good corrections.
Okay, look, the whole time everyone's like, reveal the fucking feeling, reveal the feeling. This guy doesn't know how to come out of his shell. He doesn't have any practice.
Yes,
Look,
he does.
You
He got plenty of examples.
Wait up. You can
He
see
did
it on
when he
his
was
face.
covering
You
his
can
ass.
see it on his fucking face. He's so tensed
I
up.
don't want to see it. I want to
All right, let him go.
He's so tensed up. He's never, no one's, he hasn't been prodded at all. What has he got, like 5 classes of frustration? Are you kidding me? Like, it takes me like months before I'm like, fuck. Like, it took me like so long to be like, fuck this shit. It's so frustrating. So fucking frustrating. This guy, you've only fucking been tapping on him for 5 classes, and all of a sudden you guys are ready to throw in the towel.
I can't wait till
Let's
my
just
vote.
fucking give up. No. We're not gonna give up on him because he just fucking.
Thank you. I don't
No. Because for what 5 classes he's coming and he's fucked up. Okay, I fucked up so many more times than that. This guy needs more chances. He will definitely come out. He fights back. Dude, totally. You are in. He's gonna fight back.
I'm surprised you care so much about it.
He's gonna get somewhere. Thumbs up.
He's surprised you care.
Yeah, I'm surprised you care.
Who's
Teabag.
next?
Deja Vu surprised you care so much.
Yeah, I don't think you care. Some bullshit. Oh yeah, he's gonna make it. Fuck you. You're a sneering motherfucker. Oh, he's gonna make it. Why do you care about him?
Because I'm like, okay, how do we get the same shitty correction? Just reveal the feeling, man. Just reveal the feeling. Woo.
I feel like you and Broflex just voted it because you
I had the same bullshit with me where you guys make no points. You act like you're so smart. Like,
Wait up. Shut the fuck up. No one fucking demoed for this guy. No one was like, look, this is
Your
what
question is, you know what?
Okay, hang on.
All right, got it. I think I delved too far. Okay, I just want to know, Teabag. Okay, Shakespeare.
Dude, you don't deserve to be in here because who gives a fuck if you reveal the feeling but you don't take the correction? I reveal the feeling and when I don't take the correction, the classes go nowhere. I go nowhere. If you don't want to make the decision, say what you really think of why you want to be here. I don't give a fuck if you can say fuck you. I don't care that you can do that. That doesn't impress me at all. If you're not gonna adjust when it's your first fucking time in here and you're not even in yet, how the fuck
Are you kidding me, dude?
No, wait, I don't want this guy.
I have to
Hold on.
Get out, T-Bag. This is reaction. Get out, T-Bag.
Teabag, listen.
Mute this guy.
Hold on. It's his vote. Go ahead.
Andrew, you don't deserve to be here. If you're not going to make the decision, this is the thing. I hate these guys are saying,
How
"Oh,
are
you really?"
Teabag, we got it. Teabag, just let him finish his vote.
I don't care that he revealed the feeling. I care about his attitude towards training. That's the important.
Hypocrite.
All right, listen. I like the Teabag speaking up. He has something he wants to say. He cares about it. Go ahead. Shakespeare, go.
He's buttered at me. I don't
Because
give
you're
a
lying.
dude.
All right, got it. Give
For a
your
guy
vote.
who's on scholarship, I'm looking for his willingness to adjust to correction. I'm not just looking for the fact that he revealed the feeling. I'm looking for his willingness to train. And if you're so willing to say every correction you get is bullshit, you do not want to be here. You care more about covering your ass than you care about actually getting somewhere. And
That's
that
not
is
true.
far worse than,
That's
hang on.
why your correction is bullshit.
Mute this guy.
It's not.
Mute this guy.
Shakespeare. I got it. Anything else? We got that part.
No, I'm not done yet. That is why I will take guys like what's that fucking Asian guy's name? That fucking Asian guy who talked about what love is. Yeah, Ray J.
Ray J.
That guy, he doesn't always reveal the feeling. but his attitude is to train, and I know he will do it in the long run more than you.
Oh
because his attitude is way better. His attitude is way better than yours. Teabag, you're making it. You're trying to have this camaraderie with this guy. When
I'm gonna respond to what you said afterwards.
Teabag,
After your reaction.
All right, got it.
Teabag.
All right, good. All right, got your vote. All right, Costanza, go.
Wait. But Shakespeare, your reaction was
You can
stupid.
respond in the fake out. We got to finish up. Let's go,
I can't wait
Costanza.
to respond to your fucking bullshit, Teabag. I can't wait.
Costanza.
Okay, yeah.
I was saying thumbs up. I was fighting you, and you fought back. Everybody's right about that. So
All right, thank you for your observation. Thank you for your observation.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You're on your face.
All your corrections bullshit.
All right, I heard it, and that's the only thing I need to hear.
Tony Costanza, I'm not listening.
Shut up.
Listening.
Deja vu. Wait a minute.
You know he's still in. You're still here.
Listen, guys, Professor. Listen, Andrew, I'm giving you thumbs up because you got to reveal the feeling to get this thing in, to get in here. You did.
Your vote bullshit.
My vote is up. Thumbs up.
All right.
That doesn't count.
Wait, is the standard
I'm
change?
on the field. I'm fucking demanding.
Hold on, shut up, Costanza. Shut up.
Shakespeare.
Shut
Fuck you, Deja vu.
up, Costanza. Shut up.
All right, hold on.
I'm fucking tired.
Deja, what?
Is the standard changed where, hey, if the guy even just reveals butthurt or even if he's covering his ass, as long as he reveals some feeling, that's good to go. Is the standard changed?
Dude, all this is
I don't know if we listen.
What is the standard?
Stop. I don't know if we have a standard for
It's just a vote. It's just what do you
for scholarships.
your
I think
standard.
it's what you care about.
Yeah.
How you want your social interactions to run. I think maybe your vote will even change dynamically versus you're a new student or an older student. And I think we even count the votes differently. Like Team Whitey's vote didn't count because he's not standing behind it, and I don't want him to even have a vote. So his vote doesn't matter to me. When your vote matters to you, your opinion may be right or may be wrong, but as long as you're standing behind it, your vote counts. Whether it's your standard is the guy revealed the feeling, he's covering his ass, at least he revealed the feeling, or like Shakespeare said, guy's not open to correction, fuck him. So I got to respect the will of the voters. Whether I vote thumbs up or thumbs down is really not going to matter at this point, but I still want to give my vote. This is so tough because I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing from guys with balls because it gives me, it makes me fearful of making the wrong decision. Makes me respect guys like High Pitch Digger. Makes me respect guys like Shakespeare. So, on one hand, I want to say the guy revealed the feeling, and therefore close enough. Like so many people fuck up here and they don't reveal the feeling, and we probably have some worse students than Andrew. But then there is something to be said for guys who are open to correction. I'm thinking long term. Am I gonna have to cut this guy because he's not willing to be corrected? Don't know. But the will of voters is to thumbs up. My vote is.
You're the deciding vote.
One last thing. Hold on.
You're the deciding vote.
Shut the fuck up.
Those guys stay.
No, not all of them.
My willingness says thumbs up, but my gut, just because of the correction and past issues, says thumbs down. I'm going to go with the will of people, and I'm going to go thumbs up. I'm going to give this dickhead a chance. I don't like this guy, but I'm going to give him a chance.
All right.
Gonna have his face.
I agree with that because it's being like you gotta have a willingness, you gotta give a full thought, and you gotta feel the feeling.
Yeah, listen. I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot to ask. So, like I said, I hear the people that identify with him and say, like, listen, we're not all perfect here, and a lot of these guys are, Costanza. Sometimes we trade Costanza for him. I don't know. So I'm willing to give him the shot. Thumbs up. Let's go. Welcome to the academy.
Costanza pays though.
I mean, when a guy like when the guy's problem is always like Andrew, your problem is always you come in and you're like, I want to be smooth.
20 short. Dude,
You don't know my problem.
20 short. Wait, Andrew, shut up. This was me. Like for the first 5 months, I just come in. Oh, hi guys. I want to do.
You want scholarship?
Yeah.
I hate how you guys all pretend to know my problem.
Teabag.
Wait a second.
Andrew, when you don't speak up, they will speak for you.
Yeah.
So it's your fault that they're making all these assumptions. Don't blame them. Blame yourself for being such a pussy that you don't stand behind what you say, so you don't even get your full thought out. They didn't want to listen to you. It's your fault. You got to be able to take the correction. A lot of these guys gave you some valuable correction, you just dismiss it because you're butthurt. Oh, I don't have to listen to you. Oh, that's not. They're in charge of this academy. They run this academy with me. So if you dismiss them, you're dismissing me.
Sounds very Christ-like.
It is Christ-like.
Shakespeare.
You are my body. You represent me.
It was because you're like, okay, this guy didn't adjust at all, dude. It took me fucking 12 months. I've been here for a year.
You paid though.
Andrew,
Wait.
hold on.
And just last class.
Hold on 1 second. I'll let you continue. Andrew, do you have an account on the forum?
No.
Register an account so I can give you a scholarship. All right, go ahead. It's a fake out.
And as far as I'm concerned, you're already dead meat, brother.
Damn, son.
Hey, I don't. Did you guys hear what he just said? That's deep. I'm gonna give you that.
Who's next?